Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's ex-Uncle Kano. I just wanted to let you guys know, get out in the sun this summer, but when you come back inside, you need to stop overreaching in the lanes. If you're overreaching in the lanes, it's probably getting you backdoored a lot. Your teammates are having a hard time playing with you. Come find me in the city the next time you load up and come get a dub.
Hey girl, hey, what's up 2K community? It's your girl Boom Boom, and I hope each and every one of you have a great summer. Make sure you go outside, get some sun, bask in the sun a little bit, but make sure you come back on to 2K, check out everything in the city, make sure
The scene is being set in Memphis, Tennessee at the FedEx Forum. The Trailblazers. Hello and welcome to now the opening lineup for the Portland Trailblazers. Scoot Henderson out there with Damian Lillard. Then there's Klingon. Then there's Avdia. And it's Kamari in at the 4. And for the Grizzlies, they've got LaMelo Ball. Tobias Harris out there with Brandon Clark. And it's the bodyguard in at small forward. Well, Grant, I hope you're as fired up for this one as I am. Some of the league's most exciting talent on the floor.
Oh, my, man. I am most definitely up for this one. With the athleticism on both sides, there's going to be no shortage of highlights.
Offensive rebound. Out to Lillard. They grab their own miss. Henderson outside. Tries yet again, and he sinks the layup.
An athleticism on display there by Henderson. Just an acrobatic move to finish the play.
Here's the bodyguard, defended by Avdia. Here's the bodyguard. Nice D from Avdia. The Trailblazers have gone 1 for 3 so far. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Henderson left side. Pass to Lillard. 6 to shoot. Trailblazers got to hurry. Got to get up a shot. Kamari, no good. The Grizzlies on offense. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Portland this season.
And in a series of the have-nots last year, they came out on the losing end. Really looking for some improvement here.
And that one drops.
Whoa! Scoot! What a move.
Ball surveys the floor. There's 14 seconds left in the first. Pass to Harris. Here's the bodyguard. Low block shot, and they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds.
Blazers ball. Substitution on the court.
Here's Avdia. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And that does it for the first quarter. It's the Trailblazers leading.
Trailblazers 4.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And looking at what we've seen from the Trailblazers, what do you guys think?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
So the Trailblazers 5 right now. Williams is out there with Avdia. Then there's Drew Holiday. Then it's Shaedon Sharpe. And it's Love in at the shooting guard. Here's Jerome. He's covered by Holiday. Jerome, no good. On offense, here are the Trailblazers. 4-point game. They come into this one following the loss to Minnesota.
And guys, it really was a thrilling duel all the way to the end. You hated to see anyone walk away with losing.
A loss is a loss, but some of them hurt more than others. You just hope the extended overtime minutes didn't sap their energy for this game.
Pass to Watford. 5 to shoot. Avdia pulls it in. Avdia's got 4 rebounds in the game. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute to play. It's Sharpe on the wing. Up and in on the layup. Sharp's gotten his first bucket of the night.
Yeah, not afraid to finish at the rim. Sharp, just relentless.
Here's Jerome. Lays it up and banks it in.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
Outside Love. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
And they seem to have a hard time picking good shots in the first quarter, but it's all coming together now for them here.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Watford outside. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And they'll keep possession, and he's able to get it back. Watford gets the bucket.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Here's Abdia. It's his first trip to the line.
First team.
And he knocks down the first one.
Deni Avdija. 2 shots.
It's both from the stripe.
Some big guys struggle at the line. Not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
And so it's Portland leading.
With the score, the Grizzlies 4.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
10.
Hey everybody, good to see you back here on our halftime. The first quarter for the Trailblazers was fairly even, and trying as they might, they couldn't push their lead past. And now with the second.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. And the league has cut down on back-to-backs, but some pushback for a surprising reason. Richard, teams need multiple days off in order to practice.
Yeah, that's right. With only 1 day off between games, teams don't usually practice on those off days. It's not as simple as it looks.
We've got Tobias Harris, also Brandon Clark out there, and it's Ball in at the point guard position. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis.
And as a rebounder, Clingan is probably more advanced at the offensive end at this point.
Here's the bodyguard, defended by Abdia. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Portland making a switch here. Sharp's checked in. Henderson outside. Sharp finds Henderson. Banked it in off the glass. Henderson's got 6.
Soft defense. I mean, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points inside. Fault of their own, BA. Injuries ruined what fans were hoping would be a big year. For them. You know, it just goes to show there's no safe bets in this league.
Ball passes to Watford. Some solid defense from Williams. Outside Sharp. Three-pointer. The shot that time not on target. And so it's Portland ending the quarter up 10. They've had incredible success defensively, taking away.
Trailblazers 16.
And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
I feel like we've seen more slick passing big men in the league today than we've ever seen.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And on the floor for Portland here in the fourth. Shaedon Sharp out there with Deni Avdija. Then it's Henderson. Then there's Damian Lillard. And it's Clingan in at the 5. Lillard outside. Down low. Howard down after the assist led him to the lane.
Just keeping the game simple. Lillard's patience and acute understanding of pick and rolls comes in handy.
And there's the rejection. Out of bounds as Memphis keeps possession. Clark, the pass to Jerome. Now here's Harris. 1:24 left in the final quarter. Portland grabs the miss. Avdia's got a rebound, number 5 here tonight. Henderson, the pass to Lillard. Jacks up a 3. Kept alive. Pass to Sharp. Avdia outside. Here's Klingon, and he dunks it down.
Well, with a comeback out of range, we can put a bow on this one. Good performance for the Trailblazers.
Well, Grant, I don't know if there was one deciding factor in this game, but I'd say shooting accuracy if I had to choose.
Agreed, B.A. They really went after quality looks and shot the ball with confidence.
And it's a performance that will signify their 5th win of the year. And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Donovan Klingon.
I think people could learn a lot from how versatile he was in this one. Whatever the situation was, he found a way to be a difference maker.
Bad idea leaving him open. He needs more defensive attention, not less.
Here's Avdia. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
And as it should be, to be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
Here's Harris. And Klingon pulls it down. 16 seconds left in the 4th quarter. The drive by Henderson.
Yes, so energetic on the drive. Henderson manages to put the defense in a bad spot.
That one's off.
At the line for the Trailblazers, Henderson. 2 shots.
And he's good on the second.
He might not have made them all, but he made enough to put this one out of reach.
Here's Jerome, defended by Henderson. It's stolen by Henderson. So no problem for Portland as they get the win. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel a little sweeter. This one has to.
How's it going, everybody? I'm Ye9 Gaming, and one tip I want to give you guys is to be well-rounded. And the best way to do that is play multiple game modes. So you might be in my career right now, but what you want to do before you make another build is try another game mode to see what position works best. If you're a point guard looking to navigate to another position like center, the best way to do that, go to the Play Now Center, play with somebody like a Nikola Jokic, a Victor Wembanyama, get a feel for what those builds can do, those type of play styles can work within the.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. We've got Naz Reid, Maxey out there with ABC. Then there's Edey, and it's George in at the 3 slot. And for the Heat, in the post, it's Jovic and Adebayo. Norman Powell is out there with Mitchell, and it's Jaquez in at the 3 spot. And Greg, here we are, not yet halfway into the season. For players, has the wear and tear already set in?
It can. Sometimes it's the accumulation by the end of the season, but other times it's just a challenging stretch that can leave you real.
Offensive rebound. A pass to Reid. Clock at 6. Here's ABC, guarded by Powell. ABC. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. 1:14 left to play in the first quarter. And Eric Spoelstra, the head coach of the Miami Heat, receiving a record 8-year, $120 million extension. That's some big dough.
Is it ever? And remains coaching for the only NBA franchise he's ever worked for. Already one of the most tenured head coaches in the association, and that figures to continue for a while.
Jaquez against George. Here's ABC, guarded by Powell. Here's ABC, and he goes in for the dunk.
And Paul George, a gifted passer at his size. He can see anywhere on the floor.
The Heat have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Powell down low. Really played well against Orlando in his last outing. It's tipped. Mitchell against Maxey. Passes to Reed. Back to Maxey. This is to George. Here's Heaney. And he makes good on the layup.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Here's ABC. Oh, and the buzzer beater is good.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Yeah, it's almost like he's playing with the wristwatch there. He knew the time, he executed.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And looking at what we've seen from the 76ers, what do you guys think?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
So to begin the second quarter for the Philadelphia 76ers, Williams is out there with Andre Drummond. Then there's Oubre. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. And it's McCain in at the 2. Now, Hero. Wiggins with it. Rebound, Andre Drummond.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
A nice shot by McCain.
And the lead should be safe if they can keep shooting the basketball like this.
Hero against Maxey. And it's sent back by Drummond.
And how about the swat? Great timing as Drummond uses his height, gets up there and throws that one away.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, we all know about what Heat culture means. Bam Adebayo says we share the ball, play together, and we know where the shots are going to come from. We're just blessed to have a team like this. Everybody buys in, everybody competes, and everybody wants to get the job done. Kevin, back to you.
They've got great chemistry. Thanks, David. And it's the Heat with the ball after the Sixers pick up 2. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Oubre, no one around him. They get the rebound. Out left to the wing. Here's McCain. Williams with a clean look. Knocks down the 3 ball.
3 points.
Williams has got the lead up to 10 now for the 76ers. And here is Hero. In the corner, it's Wiggins. Over Oubre. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
From over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
That one misses. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is for the 76ers. The first quarter was pretty even. The period came to a close with them.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. And, Bray, you've seen the way the game has grown over the years. The skill level of the league is higher than ever.
Yeah, the talent level, Kevin, that is on display on a nightly basis in this league is staggering. But there's a lot of kids out there watching what's going on. They're going to push this game even further. How exciting is that?
In the post, it's Jovic and Adebayo. Mitchell is out there with Powell. And it's Jaquez in at the small forward. So that's who Eric Spoelstra starts the second half with. Adebayo finds Mitchell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. 1:24 left in the third. Here's Maxey. And slam dunk by Maxey.
And don't sleep on Maxey's vertical. He's great at using it to hammer those down.
Maxey against Mitchell. Jovic. And the 3 off target.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from 3-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Here's Heaney. Kicks it out to Maxey. For the 3. That one doesn't go. The Heat trail by 11. Over in the corner, Jaquez. Over George. Jaquez can't hit.
He's got so many ways to score in the post. Just nifty, uses fakes. You have to have a body on him every time he's down there.
Pass to ABC. Fires from deep. Nailed from 3-point land. ABC's got 7.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead. Calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And no doubt about it, in order for them to be successful, he has got to be a catalyst when it comes to scoring.
And so it's Philadelphia with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We'll get right back. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
The passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. So on the floor for Philadelphia, Naz Reid out there with Oubre. Then there's Andre Drummond, and it's ABC, and it's Grimes in at the 2 guard. ABC passes to Grimes. Here's ABC from deep. Wiggins with the rebound. Outside, Hero. And Greg, everyone loves talking trades. Future first-round picks have been moved quite a bit of late, and that's been kind of interesting.
And, Kevin, a lot of teams that don't control any of their future first-round picks. With so much pressure to win now, GMs are willing to use draft assets. And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the 76ers.
The blocking really turned things into their favor this time.
Great timing, anticipation. They got the blocks, and that definitely changed the momentum of this game.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year, actually their 5th win on the year. And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for ABC.
Just really loved his activity level here tonight. Constantly mixed it up, and he threw himself into a lot of plays.
Hero, and he gets the bucket.
At this point, they're just trying to get back in sync. You want to play a good brand of basketball.
Consistency definitely is a key to some of the playoff performing teams, and tonight they just did not find it in this contest.
Here's ABC, and it's off from three-point range.
And I think they realize any hope of a comeback is gone.
Well, realistic at this stage of the game, they're going to lose this one, but will they take something from the loss?
And when Wiggins moves the rock, it's a huge plus for the offense.
Oubre passes to Reed. Here's ABC. He doesn't hit that one. So the 76ers win it. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did.
I just went by to watch with a whole lot of diamonds to show I eat my time. Took a trip out to Cali to hang with the make a play and get off that. I say R.I.P. Kobe, so fly when I ball out, where I skydive. So much on me could've went by the Williams, the Rudies, a big Popeye. In a whole different bracket, this life is immaculate. If you hit me for you know that I'm taxing. Keep buying cause that's still in the packages. If he say that he robbed me, he capping me. Really no throw sevens like Kaepernick. You not blind and you see that we have it. Known in my city, so no, I'm not average. Came a long way from in the cabin. Know that I in the that I rep. Went to Solomon, I iced out the 10 for 600 on all our net. Paid it full like Mitch. Really having it. Got out that, started rapping, and 6 months later I'm rich. No, I'm with some elegance. I'm with it some with a post, so I hope that you hesitant. If they make them wish that they never, most of these just they be telling me. Man, I'm finna take over, I'm stamping. How you this hit that selling ain't rip. Left your dog in that rain and ain't help with it. How is you solid, you ain't never dealt with it. You see me, I come different, I'm blessed with it. We ain't got the rollie, it go with my necklace. 30 for both, you could you mess with it. Can't do the show if it don't gotta check with it. Dean Popo, I swear they irrelevant. Hating like I don't know, that's really jealous. Knowing they mad that they no longer next to me. Know that in the that I rep. Went to Solomon, I iced out the 10 for 600 on all our net. Paid it full like Mitch. Really having it. Got out that, started rapping, and 6 months later I'm rich.